Okay, so here are the fan mail cards, one of which is a red card, and then the other two are both red cards. So
that's great.
Let me quickly arrange my points so that this one goes back into budget and this one goes away. Okay, so now we have an audience pool of 4, so you can start appreciating one another and giving fan mail and things too. So that becomes yes.
But now,
wait.
Basically, what's happening?
Who's going to?
Right.
Who's going to?
Narrated? Yes. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, it was actually that was going to be Ola's fan mail. Was the Ace of Hearts. So that's the highest card in the draw. So
all right. So what do I narrate? Do I narrate?
You must narrate that she was successful.
Yes.
And you can say what she finds physically. The information in it is up to me. But the fact of her finding it, what it looks like, and anything interesting else that she finds or anything like that, that is up to you.
All right. I have a pretty clear. I actually posted a picture in the thread of my room. You see there, and this is basically a real mess. But like breaking the entry, it's quite simple because I don't have any like advanced extra security locks. I haven't. I mean, Sam was able to offer me coffee with an open door, so I'm not very into like locking this in. It seems more like something that a person has put up there because it doesn't fit into the brain. It's not. It's not a secret per se. And you look at it, but you seem to be a quite analytical person that can. You would probably fit that into your brain. So what you immediately see in this is that most of the things, either you can see that it makes sense, or it might make sense if you have that information, but you see one thing that is completely wrong. This is something that Gerard has. This is something that you see a kind of a thread that goes from one point to another that is in your sphere of knowledge that is wrong.
Something medical or biological. I think.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. So what I think that what you will be able to do, if I'm not mistaken, I don't mean to take over the narration. What is does she take something away with her, do you think, or is it just like an insight? I'm asking Ola.
I think that was she can. I mean, you mean if she takes any information with her?
Correct.
Yeah, it seems like I think most of this is about former routes and missions, and kind of understanding the purpose of all. Why are we doing this? And in that context, I've misinterpreted the things within her professional sphere.
This is exactly that. It tells me exactly what I need to know, Sandra.
Yeah.
The information involves the hunt for life in various different liquids that are encased in different places in the solar system. There seems to be some kind of the information that he has wrongly put up there matches protocols for dealing with extraterrestrial evidence of life. So somebody that is involved somehow. Okay, so
I was wondering if I could see that one of these notes or places that we've been is the planet of the same where I found the documents when I was snaking in and the secret lab.
Right, but that was on the moon, so no, it was definitely not from the moon.
No, but this location on a nearby planet, it's one of them locations that the secret lab was on that I found in the documents on the moon.
I see.
That lab.
Right. Well, I suppose. I mean, that seems to make the most sense as long as we are not being too careful with, why not? Sure. Okay, so I think that we also know that she gets out of there, before anyone notices that she's there, or before Gerard comes back. So, Helma, did you want to move to the next thing? Did you want to do the next part?
Depends on what Max said.
Max, do you want to do the next part?
Mind.
I just wanted to keep the conversation with Gerard, but if we go to Helmite, that doesn't matter. It would. So.
Okay. Place, I'd say Sam's private quarters. Do I give you how it looks like?
Sure.
I mean, details.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, she has a space in there where she keeps some tea set, couple of tins with different teas, and some shelf with whatever goes for photos in this time and place from people that look like family members, like parents, grandparents. And I'd say basically she's sitting there and trying to figure out what those plants are. So she has some actual book that looks pretty old and battered. That's about medical plants, and tries to find out something. Probably, I don't know. Is she successful?
Well, it
seems to me, conflict.
Yeah, I don't really see a conflict in that because it's kind of interesting information that they are a modified form of some kind of Asian Kaurot, which is not. I mean, all domestic plants are obviously genetically modified through low-tech means, right? I mean, all of the domestic plants. But this has been altered drastically, and almost certainly was, modified genetically in some way, so that it's this tough. It's tough and grows fast, just like the regular vegetable, but it produces something that the vegetable does not. So it is almost like a little factory for the production of some other compound. And that's why the plant has strange portions where this fluid accumulates like a blister on it. So you have this plant with these fluid-filled sacs bulging on it. And that's not in the metaphor.
Okay, could I split the scene? Like, go somewhere else and talk to somebody?
Sure, yeah, just keep
as in, I'm obviously worried. It maybe you could see me kind of walking some steps to the waste paper basket or whatever to shoot, and then some steps in direction of the bathroom, but backing off because I know that everything in this ship probably gets recycled to the last little bit. Mm-hmm. And I just don't dare to throw this
what
away.
Am I going to do with this? Right.
and then kind of realizing, as I know Nia, and
Yeah.
she seems to be curious about pretty much everything, I might gather my courage and try to find her in the lab section.
Okay.
And try to talk to her, but then there would be that little thing about whether I take this with me or not. Let's say I take it with me.
Okay.
No idea to go back and forth.
All right. Well, folks, all I have to say is that if you think about Sam's issue of self-worth and see if you can come up with conflicts for her or for situations where this seems relevant. So before we take you to, do you want to talk to Nia immediately? Do you want to be back in the conversation with Nia? Is that what you would like to do?
You're the producer. I don't know.
Okay, well,
you can put anything in between.
Right, that's true.
Max, I don't see that.
Right.
That it has to happen immediately.
Yeah, that makes sense. Max.
Unless you don't want me to find her because she's still somewhere else.
Yeah, that's not what I mean.
Okay.
I'm just moving things around. So, Max, what would you like to say about who is somewhere doing what?
No, I was thinking if Gerardo was telling me all this conspiracy, I have hard to keep every detail in my head. But if there is something that is missing that he doesn't know about, if I could use my knowledge of the ship to get to a place where we could might find information without being detected. So, for example, we need to go to the captain's chambers to see the logs. There is no captain on the ship, but for example, to see the logs.
There are records, there are archives, there are people whose job is to keep track of things.
So instead of taking the door in there, like we take the ventilation, or there might be another, instead of ventilation, there might be something else, then we can come in through to this place that I might have the information to, because I'm one of the engineers, and I don't have access to it, but
you do. Yes.
But I do.
Exactly. Okay,
and maybe
I'm sorry, Helma, what was that? Yeah, I'm not hearing you.
We don't hear you.
Fan mail to Max from the pool.
Okay.
I was listening too much. Could I give fan mail to Sandra because she went into the?
I see. Yes.
Yeah. I forgot about that. If it's okay.
Problem. No problem at all. Okay.
And we have. How many do we have in the pool? 18.
In my pool or in the
in the pool?
5.
Two left.
Only two.
Okay.
Left. Yeah.
Okay.
So we need more conflicts. So and I think we have one right now, as we are looking in this place with this. It's kind of funny. We do have desks and tables that have computer screens built into them. And so that's where people keep the records and collect the information and things. But due to various regulations and company laws, they also have to keep paper records. So if you can believe it, in the future, there will be binders with 3 metal clips that you have to put the paper in and snap it open and shut. And keep, certain kinds of records have to be kept that way. And somebody has to go through them at the end of the day and sign them. And it could be 1950 in addition to the electronic records. So you are in a place where they keep that stuff. And these are considered more valuable than the electronic records, because those can be compromised and sabotaged. This cannot. There's no way to change it without it being obvious. So therefore, and that's why they keep this very secure, because they don't want anybody really being able to look at them, much less take them away. So, Gerard, you are probably quite shocked that people have the ability to just walk into these areas and look at these things when nobody is around. So that's my impression anyway. And
yeah,
so,
Yes, continue.
So will you two start to open binders and talk excitedly in technical terms?